Okie dokie. Now we are live. It is working. Okie dokie. Now we are live. It is working. All set on YouTube, and we are under the correct title. And all set on Twitch. Perfect. So when I go back, delete this other thing. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. I got us. It's actually kind of a funny clip there, but trying to find out how to delete not this stream, but the other one I just did. But you guys are not watching for me to look at my phone. So I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Yeah. It's whatever. I'm going to keep the other video up because I had to explain the light stream thing. And I'll retitle it as Just Chatting or something. Why not, right? Just chatting. And no, otherwise we are all set and ready to go. I'm looking forward to playing some Madden 2024. Here we are. Live streaming. Amazing. Let's begin. As you can see, Bumblebee looking Steelers man. This is one of my favorite uniforms in the NFL. Yeah, I kind of added the yellow pants and the yellow black shoes, right? I'm actually going to see right now if I can change the helmet up. No, not change the whole costume. No. Everything's kind of the same, though. Okay. Let's see if they have a better helmet. Man. Okay. Yeah, I just don't like the logo on slapped on this side. Yellow? Yes. This is good. Look at this. Look at this, NFL. Look, what? Why? Why not? Dress like a bumblebee, man. You know how many people in your entire stadium's going to show up in a bee costume? They'll be cheering them right along. Do it, NFL. Do it, the Steelers. Man, the Steelers deserve to lose just for that reason because they're not wearing this uniform. If they come out on that field this Saturday in this uniform against the Bengals, man, I'm going to have to. No, I'm joking. I'm rooting for the Bengals. As you can see, I'm about to get right to that B over here. Not playing as the Steelers, no. And I'm going to put myself in the corner as soon as the game begins so we see the full view of the field. But to the Bengals costumes, right? We're doing pro mode this time because I had issues all pro last time. I'm just not where I used to be in this game. So let's just call that spade a spade. All right, so if they're wearing, yeah, why not? Orange, yellow, it's different enough. Madden 2024, they do not have the orange pants because they just invented orange pants as of this year for some reason. Huh? Like, the Bengals have never had orange pants? right? Come on. I mean, I have an orange hat, I have an orange jersey. You know, I think I would love the black jersey with the stripes, but a tiger is usually orange, and then they have the little stripes. So that's why I got the orange jersey. That's why I like this costume. As you can see, pointing, I hope in the right direction. And let's find some good pants to go with that. I think what we'll have to do. Interesting. I just want it to be as black and white as I can. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah, nah. We're going with black pants. Current home pants. I don't know what the alternate. Not really sure. Oh, it's just a little. Yeah, I'm really not sure the difference. I'm not sure. All right, both black pants. And the helmet. Interesting. Like, so the 2019 helmet had a little bit of fade to it. 2019. Strange. 1970s. No, 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 no. Let's do the current home helmet. Bengals looking great. To confirm, I pressed the B button, which makes me nervous, but I'm hoping and praying that these settings are saved. Pro for each team, Steelers as the Bumblebees, Bengals as the Tigers. And while you're at it, Steelers, just rename your team the Bumblebees, man. It's just so close. Just so close to greatness. Enough with my sports rant. Feels good to rant about sports every now and again. I don't know. I rant a lot about politics, or I have in my time on this earth. So it's good to rant about something that doesn't mean anything. Hence why I'm playing Madden today. Playing Madden 2024 to unwind. As you can see, I have dinner in front of my person, my face here to consume throughout the game. This is a. What just happened? I think I was supposed to press the A button. Did it say my costumes? Oh, it's taking me back. No, I spoke. I spoke too soon. Too long. Too soon. All right, I'm gonna try to do this very quickly. Again, let's get this out of the way. Steelers, Pro. Now I remember what the options are. Yellow pants, shoes, black and yellow shoes, helmet. Yeah. Yellow. Okay. Now we're gonna go over to the Bengals. We're gonna do Pro mode. I'm gonna go to alternate and put on home pants or away pants or current away home pants. Why isn't it showing me the black pants? Here we go. We're fine on the shoes. And helmet, let's just go with the home helmet. I'm not sure what the difference is there, but okay, we are all set now. Speed ran that part. Oh, it's this whole run inside, outside. Wow. Goodness gracious. Let's go by ranking. 20 seconds to choose. Oh my gosh. Throw it short, deep. Completion short. Let's throw it short. Defend inside run. Defend outside run. Defend inside run. Yeah, it took too long. It only gave me 20 seconds to choose both. No matter. Here I am. Here I am again. Deja vu. Now, the Bengals will be playing at the Steelers Stadium on Saturday. It is what it is. And an away game. I mean, the Bengals, they've just been winning games, so awesome. It's just great. What is the weather in Steelerland this Saturday? Pittsburgh. Is that? I think that's where they play. Let's see the weather for tomorrow. Oh. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my. Hmm. Weather for Steelers game. Let's just search it up. I don't want to be confused by a weather app. Yep. It's gonna be cold, but no snow. Around 24 degrees. So partially cloudy. Slight wind, no significant precipitation. Okay. So we got the weather out of the way. Overcast, would that be it? Partly cloudy. Partly cloudy. Partly cloudy is realistic to the conditions tomorrow. Therefore, I choose partly cloudy. We're ready to go. Okay, so time to turn on the game source volume. I'm glad I got rid of any copyright issues there. Just turn it down a little bit. I hope my mic is at an adequate volume. Let's just double check here with the live stream.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, we're great. This is great. I have YouTube open, I guess, if there's anybody that chats on YouTube, but hey, they have the uniforms. Awesome. All right, this is going to be a great game, aesthetically. Like, aesthetically, a very good game. I'm glad you tuned in for it. Very happy. Okay. And yeah, well, okay. I don't know where I'm gonna see the chats, but if you chat, say hi. But I might not see it, so that's okay. All right, let's choose. Let's choose kickoff. Okay, I can already tell I'm in pro mode instead of all pro mode. That was a little slower. It's fine by me. I was crushed last time.
He's tackled down inside the 20. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. As we take a peek at the Oklahoma
Full screen mode. There I am. I'm in the corner now. All right, perfect. Where I belong. After all, you guys tuned in to watch me play football, not eat my dinner, but that's, hey, that is how I make video games enjoyable. It paces my ingestion of food so I can quote-unquote wolf it down sometimes, although I'm kind of a slow eater anyway, but I don't like the term wolf it down. It's just like, it's a werewolf about it. I'm just trying to eat, man. I'm trying to be a werewolf. Okay, anyways, look at this color scheme. The black and white stripes, or no, yellow and black stripes, and the orange and black stripes, like, this is cool. Look at these costumes. Now, if the Bengals had their orange pants, this would make this complete. Right. Come on. Pop, pop, pop. Down. Take that, Bumblebee. Take that, Bumblebee. Guys, I'm in a good mood. Just telling you now. I am... Ooh, yeah, push that Bumblebee down. Sorry, save the bees, save the bees. I called the timeout by accident. In my haste, I by accident pressed this button and called timeout. Damn. Catch a tiger by its toe. 2 more timeouts to go. I'm gonna need them later. I know I will. I'm telling you now. Oh, come on. Jump that bee. Alright. I'm doing great. Doing great. And what else can I say? Not really a Steelers fan, but these jerseys, man, I think I'm gonna have to get one. I have a I'm not sure, a family member who likes the Steelers, so let's just say that. And they'd get a kick out of me wearing a Bumblebee jersey. But any time and money, I'm not willing to put out for a yellow Bumblebee jersey yet. No. Saving my pennies. Okay. So, as I was saying, I'm in a great mood. Tomorrow begins an annual LEGO Stop Motion Animation contest. Yeah. Brick films. LEGO Stop Motion Animation. Like those Christmas specials you see every year. Why are they moving funny? Why are they made out of clay? Why are they puppets? Yeah, that's stop motion animation. I'm a stop motion animator, but I've worked with clay like once or twice. It gets hot under a lamp, hard to work with, consistency-wise, etc. Also makes your hands kind of feel funny. So, what did I do? I used Lego bricks to learn how to do stop motion animation, and I have been animating for about, I mean, next year it will be 20 years of my life. Like, isn't that crazy? But yeah, I've been putting my stuff out on YouTube since 2009. Started animating in 2006. Let me not get too distracted here. They're doing okay, but I'm doing pretty well, actually. I'm doing all right. If I blow them out of the water, then I'll know I'm ready for All Pro. I don't want to just win for win's sake, because I just don't. I want there to be a challenge. Man, I'm doing pretty well. Look, points aren't even up on the board. I won't give myself too much credit yet. There's a long way to go, so. We're like basically, first quarters isn't, you know. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow is the annual LEGO Stop Motion Animation Brick Filming Contest, which is hosted by Bricks in Motion, and I'm very excited about it. I feel like I'm coming out of the woodwork as a veteran of this animation on YouTube, at least, being part of the brick filming community on YouTube. I might not have the best lighting or different things like that, you know. If you compare my projects that I've ever done to other brick filmmakers, you know, and that's an area of, I guess, self-consciousness or lack of confidence I've had over the years in comparing myself to other brick filmers, but that's really not, I realized, you know, a while ago, and definitely now, I realized that that's not the point of it. The point is to animate. Just like being an actor, the point is to act. And one of the beautiful things about LEGO animation is that you have the chance to be a filmmaker, a director, a composer, an actor. I do the voice acting for it. I compose the music for it. And you can writer, you know, you're writing your, why did it give me an exclamation point? It's like telling me where to throw it. I don't like that. I've never seen the exclamation point. Maybe that's something on pro mode that happens, but or the thing at the start of the game where it's like, oh, choose which area to specify in. Like, I want to play Madden 22 because they have a great face of the franchise mode. All right, I might even just restart it and try to play consistently at like an all pro standard and maybe notch it up to all Madden eventually, just to re-experience in that process. And you go to the playoffs, and ooh, that was a close one. In the face of the franchise mode in Madden 22, you go to the playoffs, and well, I mean, yeah, it's like the football game, you know. You might not make it into the playoffs. Seriously, if you don't win enough games, if you lose a lot of games, you just might not make it in, and that's the end of the season. That's it. And if you made it into the Pro Bowl, hey, there you go. But, oh, come on. Oh, I should have just kept running. Damn. 3rd and 9. What did I do? Or is it 3rd and 9 now? Kind of changes quickly. All right, it's 3rd and 9 now. I have one more chance, and I'm not gonna focus, and then I'm gonna get back to talking about the point. I have 2 points in my head I was talking about. Come on. Ah, shit, wrong person. Damn. Look at that. In 4th and 9, I have to punt it. I'm not risking giving them 10 points this early in the game. Doing the math on that one. Okay, offense is a little more difficult to chat on at the moment. Come on. Yeah. All right, so THAC. That's what the contest is called. THAC. THAC. What does it stand for? I don't know, but yeah, I actually don't know. This is my first time participating in THAC, the annual LEGO Stop Motion Animation contest, and I'm pretty excited about it. You know, I'm in the process. I have set up my voice acting studio, that part of my room, and put up soundboards, stuff like that. Noise dampening foam things on the wall. I feel really good about the voice acting freelance work I have going on right now, and look forward to posting eventual demo reels on my acting channel, which is called Fen Harrison, PHENHARRISON. It's my name. JEDiNDY is my alter ego. No. What is this? I pressed a button by accident. AI will handle flipping your defensive play. Best match. I'm not sure. Turn auto. One. I'm really not sure what this option is, but I don't want to have to be picking my players randomly and putting them on the field and all that. So I did auto flip, whatever that means. Kind of a rookie when it comes to football terms, but I do know. Oh, look at that! Down! 4th and 24. Injury timeout. God damn it. I feel bad. Bumblebee. Oh no, save the bees. Save the bees. Poor Bumblebee. Alright, so I don't know what THAC stands for, but the rules of the contest, it's an annual contest. The whole point of it is it is a 24-hour challenge. The contest begins Eastern Standard Time at 7 a.m. and how long, an hour, 7 hours from now it technically begins when the hosts of the contest this year announced the story theme, and then an element piece, like a brick element that, like a Lego piece or something that you have to, or a color or something like that, that you have to put in your film to show that it was made. Oh crap, that was not a good throw. Just I could have gone more. Yeah, an element, a theme. So based off that theme and the Lego brick element, I write a short brick film that can be completed in one day. And with the element concept, I built a set with the element as a part of it in the story. And then they can tell, hey, they did the 24-hour rules. Ooh, that was a close one. So yeah, I'm just excited. I'm really excited about that whole process. I'm getting worked up kind of in a fun way. Like it's been a while since I made a LEGO Stop Motion animation. I made 2, I believe, last year. So, and last year was the election, the presidential election in 2024, and it was you know, some of my crap, he got me. Some of my YouTube, you know, stuff, animations have it's no. Last year I only made one animation, not two. So, you know, it felt like it was for a good cause. I still do, but the whole political stuff, I'm a very informed person. I consider myself an active, I guess, citizen of just trying to remain involved and be a part of the change I want to see in the world, etc. And I'm planning a whole nother YouTube channel specifically just for talking about my political commentary. But, you know, as for now, I realized being a filmmaker for me is writing fiction. You know, I'm going for two because I don't know how to kick as well. Oh, come on. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for two. Anyways, the point I was making is this is related to the community poll I put out, which I have received about 150 responses to at the moment, which I'm really happy about. Thank you for the participation in the poll. If you have been voting in that on the community tab, you still have a chance to. You know, it's just out there. But I was asking my audience, what series would you like to finally see continued? And I gave them the screenshots, the endings of 4 of my main series that are still ongoing, technically. Which include Moo Cow, the Moo Cow series. The last frame was from Moo Cow 4. And that's popular. It's a popular series, you know. It's definitely popular with my nieces and nephews. And it's my most popular video, Moo Cow, the original Moo Cow 1, part 1. Just called Moo Cow, but that is my most viral view count video on my channel. And yeah, that's great. And I actually have, you know, you're watching this stream, so you get the inside scoop of just my honest, unfiltered thoughts. Crap. And yeah, I'd just like to say I've written Moo Cow 5 through Moo Cow 10. It's a thing, you know, it's like, it's mapped out. And it'd be so cool to finally complete the mission. And I'm down. I'm gonna, you know, at this point. So I'm pretty excited about that. If anyone, you know, likes that series, it's a medieval fantasy drama comedy series about 2 cows and their misadventures, really. But it follows it's not episodic in the sense that it's like it builds on a story. Moo Cow 4 being a lot of plot a lot of plot development and whatnot. So what do they call fluff episode? It's not a fluff episode, but less action, more exposition or whatever, kind of leading up to why the king, why Moo Cow was captured to begin with in Moo Cow 3, why the knights were chasing them in Moo Cow 2. It's just like it all connects. So please stay tuned, subscribe to this channel for the eventual completion of the Moo Cow series. We have technically 6 more episodes really to go, and it's only just begun. The first act, if you will, if it was a 3-act play. First act has been told, second act will be told, third act will be told, but it will be told throughout 10 episodes of Moo Cow. So, congratulations! If you're watching this, you got the inside scoop. There you go. That's behind the scenes. I do hope to do more behind the scenes stuff on my channel using the JEDiNdy 2 account. It's just JEDiNdy with the number 2, JEDiNdy 2. That's been my behind the scenes channel. That's kind of how Brick Filmers used to do their behind the scenes channels. They would title it their username with 2. But that'll be cool. I'll just show you more about the editing process, and hopefully I'll just throw them up on a playlist on my main channel, JEDiNdy, and we will, you know, just get a vibe of the filmmaking process along the way, because I want to kind of have a dialogue with my community, my viewers, subscribers, and any aspiring YouTube animators, I guess specifically LEGO Stop Motion stuff. So it's very cool. And going back to the poll, I kind of did your little story about Moo Cow series, right? I have 3 other series I gave as options. Damn it. 3 other series I gave as options in the poll. I'll reveal what the poll results are in a second. They're on the community tab if you want to check, but I'm just giving you a story for each. Yeah, so the last frame I put in for the Moo Cow series as an option in the poll was King Tyrion and Eleanor. Eleanor dressed in the cow armor, you know, King Tyrion with his helmet on and sword ready to go, shield, right? Thunderstorm happening is real ominous. So I gave that shot, you know, tally ho, whatever he says, and they're about to go save Moo Cow with King Tyrion's knights. So very, very cool. Cliffhanger of the decade, right? No. Anyways, the second option I gave. Oof, that was a good one. Wow. Okay, I should have, but he got it. The Bumblebee deserved it. And they're giving me 30 seconds to work with. Less than 25 seconds to work with for this, 29 seconds to work with. I gotta get a touchdown. Okay, so, second polling option. Pardon my excitement. I was gonna say forgive my excitement, but I'm not asking for forgiveness. Here, no, pardon my excitement. I get a little distracted. Well, than gameplay, but I do like talking about the channel itself, because that's, you know, you're here for the channel as well. But second poll option is the Untold Story series. The Untold Story. It is based in the Batman universe. You know, how would you put it, right? Batman only comes in for a cameo in The Untold Story Part 3 at the end. Spoilers. But, yeah, no, it's definitely a worthwhile series to watch. It was kind of my flagship. Crap, come on. Oh, damn it. Dumb. Yeah, so The Untold Story, it's about a mime. You heard me right? A mime, M-I-M-E. You know, those clowns that are, you know, wear black and white and pretend they're in a box when they're not, right? Like mimes. So it's about a mime. He is trying to make a living, starving our artist, literally, just working for tips in a suitcase on the side of the road. Even gets his hat stolen by a stormtrooper. Very stealthily, you know. It's a guy on a motorcycle, let's just say, because the motorcycle's moving too quick for people to notice that. Come on, get. Yes. 4th and 1, I went for it, and I got what I deserved. Oh, timeout. I have 1 second. Man, I should have caught that. Oh, gosh. I didn't look at the clock. Holy crap, I have 1 shot. Oh, crap. Damn. All right, here we go. Come on, bring it all the way down to the touchdown. 1 second to go. That's it. That's all I got. Come on, Burrow. Come on, Chase. Catch it. Holy. Come on. Stop. There we go. That is why I like Joe Burrow and Chase. I'm not going to take that. Those are not my skills. Those are Burrow and Chase's skills, exemplified in a video game. I'm also playing on Pro Mode and not all Pro Mode, so I'm doing a little better than I should be. But hey, that's good. Wow. I love when it goes as planned. I really I went for it. And now I have 0 seconds, but I can make... I'm going for 2. Let's just go for 2. I'm going to miss it if I kick it. I know. I'm just not good at kicking. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, crap. You got to get it. You got to get it. Complete. I am ahead of schedule. Look at that. 10-14. We got half the game to go. It's not over yet, but awesome. Back to the Untold Story, the poll, community tab that I'm talking about here. Untold Story is about a mime taking place in the Batman universe. The mime is approached by the Joker. Obviously, the Joker is seeking henchmen or some sort of thing, and the clowny guy, and you know. He thinks, okay, sure, I'm gonna... Oh, here's my card, you know, let me know if you need anything, and... Oh, we'll be at the pizzeria. Me and my guys are meeting at the pizzeria. Come on, don't be late, right? So, the mime, quite innocently, goes to the, pizzeria. Well, let me not spoil the rest, but... Yeah, no, I could totally spoil the rest, but I implore you, hey, after this stream or during it, I don't even care. Go check out the Untold Story series. All in all, it probably takes about 10 minutes or so to watch. Maybe, yeah, I'd say it's like an 11-minute to 12-minute series. I just got a touchdown. This might be too easy. Damn it. It's okay. I lost the last game. So. This is what I hope that occurs on Saturday. Look at all those bumblebees and tigers running one another. Wow, it's a great big... What do you call it? What do you call it? Stampede. It's a stampede of bumblebees and tigers. Man, this is so aesthetically pleasing. So, yeah, the plan is to play... Bengals versus whoever their opponent ends up being. Through the playoffs. I'm hoping they get there. I'm really hoping they get there. Into the Super Bowl. Ah, damn it. Intercept that. Okay. So, the Bengals, if they lose Saturday's game against the Steelers, they are out of the playoffs. I think the only way the Steelers can win on Saturday is if they wear the bumblebee costume. I'll be shaking in my boots if they do. Just kidding, but, you know. So that's that. But if the Bengals win, 2 teams have to lose the next day on Sunday. So, yeah, their chances are kind of slim in 2 of the 3 games the Bengals need to get into the playoffs. They're out of their control. The Chiefs need to beat the Jets, I believe. I don't think the Jets... Or do the Jets have to beat the Chiefs? Yeah, the Jets have to beat the Chiefs. And I might be wrong. Maybe it's like the Broncos have to... No. The Broncos have to lose against... whatever. I'm kind of confused about it at the moment, but I think the Broncos just have to lose, and the I don't know. I don't want to give you the wrong information. Anyway, it's gonna be close. That's the weekend. That's football. Back to the Untold Story, LEGO Stop Motion Animation film. The last. Yeah, no. As far as what I have mapped out of this series, I have The Untold Story Part 4, 5, and 6. So it's another trilogy of episodes, but yeah, I'm really, really excited for that one. It's going to, I think, get a lot deeper than some are anticipating. Oh, hey, I got the... What happened here? Oh, so somebody commented, "Oh, Steelers are too good. 1 sec. No, you suck. I'm leaving." Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Thanks for giving me a view. Right? I do suck. I'm not saying I don't. Like, I really. That's the funny thing about like football is I'm playing this for fun. I'm playing this for fun. It's just funny. It's funny to me. Yeah, no, I'm playing this to unwind, guys. You got you a follow. Can you sub to my YouTube channel? Cool. Yep, I'll check it out afterwards. I don't know if you're still watching, but cool. I'll check it out. All right, come on, catch it. All right, here we go. Again, I'm going all pro after this because I just feel like this game's too easy, you know. I mean, hey, there's always this option. When I do Face of the Franchise on Madden 2022 and just play through that on one of these eventual streams, I might just go all Madden, really, and just like test my skills 3 times. And at that point, I will just improve. You know, I'm just going to be tried again and again and just improve along the way. The thing about football, for me, is that it's like a chess game. And that's how I had to get into it. I did not get into football until 2021. I probably tell the story in some form or another every time I play Madden on here, which has been once or twice. Or twice. But yeah, no, I got into football. It's on at my family's. My family understands the game. I wanted to have something to talk to them about, but I also needed a way to get interested in it. And the way I got interested in football was realizing, you know, some uniforms are better than others, really. I mean, Bengals, I saw the Bengals playing against the Raiders in the playoffs in 2021, or maybe it was, yes, 2021 or 22. And yeah, I said, wow, look at those helmets. Oh my gosh. And from now on, I've been a Bengals fan. But it's not just that. Joe Burrow as a quarterback, they call him Joe Cool Burrow. And you want to know why? Because he's cool. He's not like, I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm cool. I'm so cool. No. He doesn't freak out. Like, he doesn't have these temper tantrums that Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes have. They're bad role models for children. Like, seriously, I'm just putting it out there as a hot take, sure. But it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme. Like, whatever. I'm on that hill. They're bad role models for kids because they freak out. They get all pouty and upset during a game. Be a good sport. Good sportsmanship is important. Yeah, there's one thing about like refs throwing flags and or just all the flags they didn't call with Mahomes, like face masks pulling and all that stuff, or Burrow, and then they would let Mahomes pass. You know, there's a little bit of bias in the whole flag system. I don't even know, but damn it. Yeah, I gotta try this again. Anyways, yeah. So Joe Burrow, I think he's a good role model. He really like even some people broke into his house for God's sake, and he was just like, yeah, that's, you know, not good. You know, risk being on the national stage or just involved as a whatever sports guy. You know, I'm just like, okay, but no, he has a great way about him and good sportsmanship. So, and he's had a couple like nice takes, like I think personally politically, you know, speaking. So that matters to me to an extent, just as far as what issues he's raising up. But wow, to see what he's capable of as a quarterback. He's the #1 in the NFL right now in yards, you know, and I think that's incredible. And Jamar Chase, he's #1 in his own right. Uh, so it's cool. It's a cool duo. I started watching when Mixon was, you know, running the ball, but he's not on the team anymore. I like T. Higgins. I hope he stays. I don't know much more beyond that, to be honest, but it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. And what else? Yeah, I mean, that's all I got to say about football at the moment. So going back to, well, no, I'll say one more thing. Somebody called me a glazer for liking the Bengals, quote unquote, later in life. Well, they didn't say quote unquote. It was just like they were telling me I was a glazer for, oh, you don't know the pain of being a true Bengals fan. I'm just like, glaze, pain. What? This is a game. This is a game. Also, glaze. Like, what are you talking about? Cinnamon buns? What are you doing? What are we doing here? Silly. I say, as a fan, as a longtime Bengals fan, as a longtime football fan of any team, if you get new fans coming into your team and say, hey, I like this team, I like what they're about, like me, as a Bengals fan, you say, hey, welcome, warm welcome, right? That's how it should be. Oh, you don't know my pain, you're so new of a fan, you're a glazer, like, oh my gosh, do you need a blanket? Do you need some tea? Like, ooh, like, do you need some cinnamon buns? Like, wow. All right, that's my rant. It's over, but I just had to say that because that it was like last month, but I was just commenting something very innocently on an Instagram post about the Bengals, and like this longtime Bengals fan came out of the woodwork, just trying to shred me about it, and I was just like, dude, this is a game. Like, what a warm welcome, right? Nah, if somebody likes the team, I don't care why they like it. If it's the quarterback, if it's the helmet, I don't care. Welcome to the club. You want to wear the stripes? Go for it, right? I'm talking to the Bengal stripes here. It's awesome. Rant over. Back to the untold story. The freeze frame. The last shot. I'll spoil this part of the untold story, part 3. The last shot is, well, at least what I put in the poll was the mime leaving the Joker's hideout. And yeah, that's the note. That's the cliffhanger. The third option in the poll, which is pretty important. It's a very important series to me, actually. It's very important. It's the Indiana Jones series, let's call it. For anyone who has watched my Indiana Jones and the Quest for the Ruby Crystals, it's a tongue twister. Indiana Jones and the Quest for the Ruby Crystals. If anybody, and I realize now later in life that rubies, they're more specifically to something red anyway. For anyone who's seen my Indiana Jones and the Quest for the Ruby Crystal series, I have 2 episodes out. One is about the treasure chest of the Ruby Crystals, and the second one goes into the plot of finding the first Ruby Crystal, which is called Indiana Jones and the Castle of the Red Ruby Crystal. Now, part of the plot, and it is very heavily implied, is even in the opening title sequence, the art for the opening title.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. They could afford to go without.
He is to find all the crystals and you know, it's kind of the MacGuffins, and I mean, I think as Indiana Jones fans know what that term means. People who write, you know, screenplays and stuff know what that term is. A MacGuffin is kind of the artifact, I mean, if you will, the artifact or the reason why the adventure is happening, right? That's a very, very important part of making any sort of Indiana Jones film. I feel as though, and I have like loosely written out certain, you know, additions to the the Quest for the Ruby Crystals series. Come on, damn it! Oh crap! Hello, hello. Yeah, yeah. Man, all right, this is gonna get closer than I thought. This game. Look at that Bumblebee. He just tripped over his own teammate. Friendly fire. Ah. Indiana Jones. I have some great scenes, I guess, mapped out for that series specifically. But the MacGuffin gets lost because it is about these ruby crystals. It's not even telling you what the end goal is, although I know it. It's just more of a collect these things from across the world and put them in a treasure chest and turn that key. You know what I mean? Some magic happens, right? It's a bit more complicated than that. It is. But and I hate to say it, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle had a couple plot points that I wrote in my quest for the Ruby Crystal series like 10 years ago. So I'm trying. I was thinking about what could be a better MacGuffin? What could be a better Indiana, like a standalone? I think, it'd be cool to go back to or hint at the series, the quest for the Ruby Crystal thing. But what I want the next. Oh crap! Come on, guy. Come on. What I want the next Indiana Jones project to be that I make is the MacGuffin that I thought about. I have recently come up with for what it will be, and that is a complete tight lid. I'm not hinting at it. I'm going to make the project, release it, and it is what it is. But I want to say clearly, I know for a fact, and I've read around a little bit online and stuff as far as, has this plot point been used before in an Indiana Jones book, video game, TV show, movie? I realized no, it hasn't. But it might be one of the most interesting, hidden, and most relevant to a modern audience in what has occurred in the news in the past 5 years. Different. I think the plot I am making right now is what my next Indiana Jones Lego animation project is going to be. So I feel confident about it. I'm trying not to say any hints, but okay, I have 2 hints as to what the next Lego Stop Motion Indiana Jones film is going to be. And if you're watching the stream, this is how you find out. And I'm not saying anything else. Here are the 2 hints. Ooh, ooh. Now, if you can tell me in the comments what on earth I'm talking about when I say that, those 2 hints I just said, I'll be very impressed. But otherwise, completely under wraps. I'm pretty sure you have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's quite alright. The topic, the subject matter is supposed to be hidden for a reason. I'm going to reveal the plot eventually, but it's gonna. I think as an Indiana Jones storyline, it's really gonna keep an audience on the edge of their seat, and they may forget the fact that they're watching it in a Lego animation form. Really, it's just they're gonna enjoy it as an Indiana Jones film. In a similar way that people who have played Indiana Jones and the Great Circle have been enjoying that game as its own movie. Oh, come on. Damn it. I was about to throw it too late. Damn. 2020? Oh. All right, I'm going to have to stop them. I'm going to have to punt this away and stop them. I still have time. Okay. So, let me explain the final polling option. All right, so the frame for the Indiana Jones thing on the poll is the scene when Indiana Jones, Henry Jones Sr., and Marcus Brody, and his name's Mac. He's not related to the Mac from Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. His full name's Macaroni or something. No, I'm joking, but it's a different guy. So they're riding on horseback. Marcus, I think, and Henry Jones Sr. are on cowback because it's Moo Cow and Eleanor's cameo in that, which is also it's related. Both of those, in Moo Cow and the Red Ruby Crystal thing, castle thing, it's related. It's too much. You'll understand when Moo Cow 10 comes out. I don't know when it will be, but eventually you will understand what I mean by that. Indiana Jones and Castle, the Red Ruby Crystal is related to Moo Cow. And Moo Cow and Eleanor are the cows in Indiana Jones and the Red Ruby Crystal, because Eleanor does say Moo Cow at one point in the video. So that's how it is. You could say, oh, it's a JEDiNdy cinematic universe, right, for the LEGO Stop Motion Animation? More or less, like in one of my music video animations, which the guy sings that he's at a diner. It's Pancakes for Everyone, it's called. The spies from what is the thing? Operation N-Gas or something it's called. So those two agents with the black fedoras, secret agents, they appear in Pancakes for Everyone at the diner at one of the tables. Their characters dressed exactly the same. I mean, some of the Lego faces have been reused here and there in different projects, but I like to think, well, yeah, it really depends. But yeah, so that's the ending shot. The horseback, cowback, they're riding away from the castle through a valley of stone. Kind of a nice reference to Last Crusade, the way that ended, right? Not exactly, but ooh, come on, there we go. I got 1 minute 40 seconds here to win the game, hopefully. I'm gonna let the clock go down a little bit, but I'm gonna try to run off to the side a little bit. Yeah, there's a long field. All right, let's go. Oh crap! I didn't mean to do it, but it worked. But the time's still going down. First time out. Let's take it. I'm gonna eat a little bit in between the game transitions, but I am anticipating doing 3 streams tonight. We might only get to 2, but I'm anticipating 3. The games I want to play include I don't know, guys, I really don't like horror movies. I really don't, but I'm challenging myself. I don't know if you see that. Let me just pause it for 1 second. I'm doing an advertisement for my completion rate isn't great, but I'm doing okay. Score-wise. Look at this. Okay. Full disclosure. I have what's called an auditory processing, people say disorder, whatever. Auditory processing difference, right? It makes my hearing completely sensitive. That thing on the wall in the back, it's blinking right now. It gives me a number when I talk, right? If it hits over a certain decibel, it actually, in 8 different languages says, please be quiet. But it says it in French and Chinese and English and Spanish and all this other stuff, right? I just can change the setting. It's not like I'm screaming trying to make it talk to me. It's just it's a way for me to measure. See, it went orange for a second. Waited for me to measure the actual decibels, like the measuring decibels in the room, in relation to TV volume, stuff like that. So, anyways, I don't like horror movies, but I love A Quiet Place horror movies. A Quiet Place Part 1 and 2. And then the most recent one that came out, which is a prequel to Part 1 and 2, about how the aliens invaded. These aliens also have my hearing difference to an extent. They're very sensitive to sound and loud noises as well, right? That's how they see. That's how they operate in the world. That's how they're attracted to noise and food and whatever. This game, this concept in a movie is scary as heck to me. Like, but the thing is that's not scary about it is I'm kind of a quiet person. Like, it's not like I'm blasting heavy metal or I'm not doing that. I had to wear headphones, noise canceling headphones when I was eating making food because of the fan going with the food on the stove. The fan on the microwave just, it's too loud. It's like I have to deal with this condition on a daily basis in different ways. I'm not trying to get too personal here, but here we go. Can't enjoy going out to bars, loud things, concerts as much as I like going to them. I've gone to a couple in my life, but earplugs, no, it's not a great experience, but that's why I'm gonna enjoy A Quiet Place, the video game. It's all about stealth. These monsters, if they hear you step on a floorboard, they're gonna be like, that's cool. Like psychologically, like it's more of a psychological thriller. I'm hoping it's less so. I don't really just don't want a bloodbath and gore fest and all that stuff, shock value, blah. I want the writing to be good. I want the gameplay to be awesome. I want this whole concept to really whatever. There's my ad. I'm back to the game. We're going to finish this up real quick. Going back to me in the corner where I belong. All right. As you can see, my completion is 37%, but we're going to try our best to do all right here. So the last thing on the poll, which I've just been talking about throughout this stream, my community poll about what people want to see eventually for one of my 4 main series continued. We talked about The Untold Story, Moo Cow, and Indiana Jones, and now we'll talk about the final one, the most recent series I've actually made. Come on, don't intercept. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, I'm just gonna have to defend. I'm gonna have to try to get this ball back now. This isn't good. Oh no, was that really the move? Guys, I really don't know if I'm gonna have the time to get the ball back here. Oh crap. That really. Oh come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Timeout. I have 1 timeout. What I have to do to win this game, I'm not talking about the community poll until I'm done with it. Done with this game. What I have to do in this game, I'm not really doing. I either have to stop them completely, bring it into overtime. They're gonna probably try to kick it and they're gonna win. So. This is just the beauty of football. Going back to my football rant there, why I got into football was because of the strategy, the math of it, the numbers. It's fun. It's just fun to look at. I love the scoreboard. We have the countdown clock. Oh wait, it's over. The game's over. Wait, delay of game? What do you mean? Except they delayed the game.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
What am I? I felt like I saw 0-0 on the board, and I thought the game was like over, but come on. Could have fumbled, could have picked that up. Will we have enough time here? They did the timeout. Okay. All right. I made them use their timeout. Oh, they're really gonna try to kick this. Damn it, guys. Come on, please miss. I'm gonna just try to jump a little bit. Jump. Come on. Oh no. Okay. Guys, I think that's it. Unless I make the comeback of the century. And if I can, so all right, when he kicks this, I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna run off to the side as soon as possible. Seriously. Okay. 5, 4, 3. I have 4 seconds here to work with, and that's all. Let's give it a try. Sorry if anybody's making comments in the comment section. I'll check it in between my streams. Holy crap. And I don't know if I'm ready to play this Quiet Place game just yet. I mean, yeah, I just got to eat a little bit, so I'm going to play an open world game in between. Yep. Okay. Oh, shit. Come on, come on. Oh, did I use the timeout? Timeout. All right, timeout. 1 second. Dude, oh man. All right, so I have to get a touchdown now. There's no option. There's zero option. I have to get a touchdown to win this game. May the force be with you, right? Always yonk. Shoot. I hesitated just a second more than I should have. I should have stepped forward. I planted my feet. I should have stepped forward just a little bit and then threw the ball. But Bengals have lost by my own doing in this game with the same losing score as they did in the Super Bowl in 2022 or 21 or whatever. Look at that. But look at that line graph. Hey, that's the fun part of seeing the results at the end of this. Man, I did pretty well. I'm happy with my game here on all pro mode or regular pro mode. That's that. Oh man, Madden is a tough game to eat with though, man. I'm gonna play a little bit of Red Dead Redemption. Let me tell you, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go sit by the lake, eat a little bit of food. Play some blackjack. I don't know. It's just the way it is. But I did promise to explain the last part of my community tab poll about what series that my subscribers want to see me pursue next to continue. Planet Pogriul is how it's pronounced. Planet Pogriul. It's a 3-part series. The movement of the characters. It's almost like a dance in a sense, but I composed all the music for that original music. It's about a space drama. I wouldn't call it a horror movie, but I did submit it for a contest called Fear and Fright. And I did submit Planet Pogreal Part 2 for a contest, another brick filming contest called Manifest. So, and I released it's a little shorter than part 1 and 2, but Planet Pogreal 3. Let me mute this game music just so we don't get any copyright strikes. I'm not sure. Planet Pogreal 3, a little shorter, but it kind of leaves it on a cliffhanger as well. So I included that cliffhanger, the hand next to the yellow wall of the astronaut hand next to the yellow wall, and yeah, I also have written out a continuation to that series. I would say it's a direct continuation, but it's also kind of hints at hints at a companion series to Planet Pogreal. Let's just say these astronauts, this whole mining operation on Planet Pogreal. Oh, there is a home world where those chrome blue suited astronauts, futuristic looking astronauts, they have a home planet. Yeah, Planet Pogreal is just a planet. They have a deal with a mining company, but there's a deeper plot going on for sure. The story, it doesn't, really explain in a dialogue form, but you can kind of put together a little bit what's going on. So definitely an amazing creative writing project, I think. So I'm really looking forward to continuing Planet Pogreal as well. Now I will read you the results of this community tab poll. I'm not sure if anybody has been. Let's see if this live stream's still going. Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna read you the results of the community tab poll. Let me just check the comments too. No, it's just this one person who said, "No, you suck. I'm leaving." It's fine. What you want me to do really well? You want me to have a blowout game and have 50 points with somebody losing 2 points and AI losing the 2 points? It's a struggle. It's a challenge. And I lost. I lost by a hair, but I still lost. You know, that's fine. I'd rather that. Community tab poll. Here we go. Boy, oh boy. Community tab. Okay, so yeah, about 150 votes or so. 145. Mukau has the Mukau series, continuation of that series, has 14%. The Untold Story has 16%. Indiana Jones series has 65%. And Planet Pogreal has 6%. So Mukau, 14%. The Untold Story, 16%. Indiana Jones, 65%. And Planet Pogreal, 6%. I feel good about those numbers. It does make me pretty excited to write the Indiana Jones plot that I have going on, just growing in my head here. So thank you so much for anybody who's watching this video who has previously voted in the community poll. If anybody watching this video here wants to add in their 2 cents, go ahead, vote in the poll. Watch the series videos if you want to, just kind of know where they're headed, get an idea of the stories, and then yeah, tell me which one's your favorite. Which one are you looking forward to seeing what happens next most? For anybody who's kind of really into the Quest of the Ruby Crystals plotline, the Indiana Jones kind of standalone thing that I'm writing right now, it will have some hints. It will really it in a small way connect to that series. So don't worry. Don't worry. Yes, for now, channel goals include re-uploading my videos in various bits and pieces as shorts, getting that going, and just a little bit more, tying the shorts to related videos to the original video, just to give people a sample of funny quotes throughout it, and then doing that. So I'm kind of doing that in order right now with the Jedi and Friends series. This was my first official stop motion animation series I did in 2009 on my original Jedi Indie channel. Jedi Indie spelled with 2 I's. Then I made JEDiNDY, the channel you're watching now, and that with 1 eye. I still pronounce it JEDiNDY, but all the music is royalty free or original music composed by myself. So really happy with the progress this channel has been making since the pandemic. It was really the pandemic that got me back into it, as well as Mukau going viral in 2018 randomly. So the channel had about 18 videos on at that point. I re-uploaded, I've uploaded probably 24 LEGO Stop Motion Animations since 2019 or 2020, including like the Indiana Jones series with royalty-free music instead of the Indiana Jones music, John Williams stuff I had on my old channel, which got copyright and pulled down and But Treasure Chest of the Ruby Crystals had over 130 or 150,000 views, like 150K. Like that was the popular video on my last channel, right? But I'm so happy to see that Lego animations are kind of making a comeback. People are enjoying that, and they're kind of enjoying the old stuff too. Like really, it's not polished, but it's really a lot of heart, and it was a great hobby for me, and I have a little bit more time to do it. And a lot of people spend their time watching movies and binging TV shows, and just a lot of input, right? for creative hobbies, I mean, I just like creating. I like doing the output. So that's a lot of my goals this year. It's like I've done so much input, like politically informing myself and different things like that. Uh, to sustain my spirit, restore my soul, I'm doing creative stuff. So if you like what I'm doing here on this channel, please subscribe, follow on Twitch. If you just like the gaming, that's fine too. This stream, I really did talk about the channel a lot. But I appreciate you hearing my thoughts on it. You know, it's good to kind of verbalize it, flesh it out, and get it out there into the ether. Ideas become a reality. You know, they're thunk, but then you have to make it into a physical thing, like a real thing. Like before a table is ever even a table, it's an idea. Take that as you will. But have a great night. If you're just here to watch Madden, like football, that's great. Cool. Me too. Part-time. But it's not my main thing. I will be playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. My favorite modern video game. Or GTA. Should I play GTA 5? Damn it. No, I'm doing Red Dead 2. A lot more nature in that game, and 2018 graphics versus 2013 GTA 5 graphics. Gotta go with the one I love. All right. Anyways, have a great night, and join me for the Red Dead 2 live stream. I will be up in just about a minute. I'm gonna do a lot less talking now. I don't know if talking's your thing. I talk. That's part of my thing. But I will be doing something in the open world and eating. And this is video games. It's my way of forcefully decompressing because I just got a lot of energy. I can't sit still. I'm surprised I'm not playing Dance Dance Revolution in front of you guys, like just jumping around. Like seriously, I have too much energy to know what to do with it. But I actually do know what to do with it, and that is to pursue my creative hobbies. So that's what I'll do. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Happy to have you guys. See you in the wild, wild west. Now I'm gonna end the stream, and it doesn't immediately end. So I'll just talk till it does. I go to live streaming and I go to stop the stream, stop live stream. And I'm hoping the titles are what they're supposed to be. Yeah, I'm gonna get up and just put in the disc, let it start loading and getting ready for the show. Getting ready for Red Dead Redemption 2. Quiet Place, the video game is all uploaded. I installed it today when I received it in the mail, so that will be ready to go once I have a full belly to